everybody. Welcome back to the FANime for today's FANime segment. You know how it is. It's if you want to view it right, anime for life. And today we're going to be talking about a very popular anime, one that you guys all should know and definitely should love, Naruto. And we're going to be covering some of our top 5 battles. That's right. We're all kind of representing some Naruto in some way, shape, or form. But before we get into that, let's do a little bit of roll call. Let's get our 2 guests going. The Anime, how's it going, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. This has been a long time in the making, and I'm so glad to be part of this.
We're happy to have you, man. We're so glad that you could be on this one. And comics are great. What's good with you, brother?
I'm all right. Stoked to be on the panel with you guys. You know, it's fun to be on this side, even though the chat's okay. But I'm really looking forward to this.
Hell yeah!
So, yeah, happy to have you always, you guys. And Steve, talk to me, brother.
You already know, brother. It's Monday. We just got done with work, man. You know, your boys just cleaning up, getting round started, and we're just hanging out, man. We're ready to talk about some Naruto, man. But before that, let me go ahead and hit this herd chat and holler at the moderators. You down or what, Eric?
I'm down. Let's hit it. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, all right, let's do it. Okay, so you got the Team Nerd Herd moderators. We got one of the brothers up in this bitch right now. Right next to me, where he's sandwiched between 2 Aguilars. You know what I mean? Brother Rudy, what's going on, Brother Rudy? What's going on to Something Wong? You know something white is always going to happen when my brother's going on. When he's up in this group chat, always. But you know the music, man. The music is always keeping us head nodding, keeping us writing, keeping us moving forward with this Team Nerd Herd coalition. You know, so you got DJ Abomination, and then you got the Plain Clothes D, my boy Darian Body, always bodying those luscious beats. And let's go and hit this herd chat. Yo, you got Liz up in the building, Battle 66 Panda. And you got HK Wifey 420. What's going on, Sheena? Yo, moderators up in it. I think we're alone. Battle. You got Something Wong. He's already on fire, man. Go ahead and tip your waitress with Something Wong, man. He always has them jokes. You know what I mean? You gotta wait for those zingers. Yeah, man. You got my man Glenn 2K 12 up in the building. Man. You got Brother Rudy. You got
Rudy
Jaime Sandoval. Órale, pues.
What's up?
You got El Huevos from BLCC, my brother. Man, that it takes huevos to have a name with huevos. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You got my man Cooks 24 FBT for life. What's going on, my brother?
What's happening?
Yeah, you got Desire Comics. You got my man, Brother Nigel. Brother Nigel, always in the building. Quality Books, key player in this pillar of the community. All right. I think we are all caught up unless this chat jumped on me, but we're going to call you guys out. I'm going to go ahead and pass this and dish this on over to Eric the Phoenix, and we're going to go ahead and get this started, y'all.
Yes, thank you, Steve, for hollering at the chat. And again, we're going to get into some good old-fashioned Naruto. This is definitely a pinnacle anime within the anime community. It's one that has definitely changed and kind of molded my personality, my life. It was extremely influential. And I feel like each battle that we all chose definitely is a very pinnacle moment, in my opinion. And when you guys were giving us what's up, Rudy? Oh, there we go. Rudy, when you guys were sending in what your guys' battles were, I was just super stoked and super excited to see, what you guys were bringing to the table. And with that being said, the first person to start us off, D-Anime, I'm going to hand it over to you, my man. Let's talk about your battle, brother.
Are we going to play the video, or do you just want me to talk?
Oh, yeah. We're going to play the video.
Yeah. So, we got a few clips here. And then, I just want you to, lay it on us. Like, tell us why you chose this fight. This was one of the first battles. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
まずはあいつらを片付けさせてもらうぜ。 水分身の術
That's right.
お前らみたいなのは忍者とは呼ばねえ
Gotta love that sound.
Bam, here it is right here, player.
So they get the drop on him.
Flim flam him, you know?
Kuma Shuriken. Kage Fusa.
That's how they free Kakashi.
Iconic.
Geek driven, what's cracking, brother?
What's up, Jeff?
Good to see you, brother. Always.
Yes, indeed.
Nicole Hodnett, what's going on?
Howdy, Nicole. Welcome.
やっぱり甘い
Dude, so sick.
Dude, I need to sit up real quick and just take this all in, right?
Yes, indeed.
I have goosebumps and shit.
Yeah, so tell us about it. So before, again, with the clips, you guys, we're not going to be playing the entire fight. Just again, some very pinnacle moments, action, just to get you that teaser. If you haven't watched any Naruto, hopefully this will get you going. But with that being said, again, now the anime, take it away, brother. Tell us why you chose this fight, man.
All right. Well, before I go any further, I was going to give a bit of an origin, a bit of a backstory of how that fight came to be. But what about spoilers? I don't want to ruin this for anyone, even though it's like 20 years old.
I was going to say, because of that simple fact, you said it, man. I mean, if they're really that interested, they're going to have to go back and do their homework. But, with that being said, I think, spoilers are welcome. That's okay.
All right. So this fight, it was quite a while in the making. It dated back to before the fourths, before the era of the fourths, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So with the Mizukage, what they would do with their elite, it was like the Chunin exams. You know what I mean? The Hidden Leaf, they had the Chunin exams, but what they would do, they would have these crazy tournaments, like battles to the death, right?
Yeah.
And the winner would be one of the 7 swordsmen.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So Sabuza Momochi, not even being part of that, killed them all. They couldn't even have the tournament. So he kills everyone, tries to have a coup d'etat, tries to overthrow the Kazekage, and it doesn't happen. It just doesn't go over very well, right? So he ends up getting expelled. He meets Haku, and Haku possessed a lot of crazy powers. So he's like, you know what, man, I can use this kid. I can go back and I can have my way. Yeah. And that's how he starts working for a bunch of thugs and mercenaries to make those funds, so he can go back and have his revenge. Mm-hmm. And that's where the bridge scene happens. So he gets paid to go take out the bridge. But little did he know that it was protected by the Hidden Leaf. And that led to their first encounter with Naruto and the rest of Team 7. And that's where you really got to showcase how they came together. Because Kakashi, he let his guard down, so he was stuck in that water jutsu, right?
Yeah.
And that's how they were able to free him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually the first part of the fight. The second part is like, wow, I don't think we even have time to talk about the second part.
Yeah, no, I mean, speaking to that, I mean, I definitely agree with you. The fact that they were able to split this fight into 2 separate battles is definitely says a lot about Zabuza, just exactly how great of a ninja he was, I mean, to get the jump on Kakashi, who's, no slouch, like that's saying a lot.
Oh, 100%, man. In the next fight, the only thing I'm going to spoil, bro, they find out how to blind Kakashi and how to get the upper hand on his Sharingan by using the mist, right? That's when they summon the mist. That's why he uses Haku. So anyways, what Kakashi does, he lets himself get cut so then he can summon the dogs and then they can track his blood on the blade. And then boom, that's when the shit hits the fan. Bro, crazy fight.
I agree, man. It was
true.
good.
It's true, man. It's true.
It was brilliant.
Yep. You know, and yeah, I think that was an excellent battle to start off the, you know, the series. You know, it gives you an opportunity to really see, you know, what these children, these kids have, you know, the challenge that they have ahead of them. You know, I think it's just a wonderful thing. What's up,
Shout
Joker?
out, Joker.
Eric, you're absolutely right.
What's up, baby? You know.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
definitely
so
a pivotal scene where I started taking the show a lot more seriously.
Yeah, it definitely grabbed my attention when I first saw it. You know, like a little bit of it was just, you know, basically the buildup, and then as soon as that happened, they definitely, you know, went for it, and they grabbed the audience.
100%, man.
You know,
especially
that's again.
the end. He's got the kunai in his mouth, bro. Man.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You picked an excellent battle, Deanna. What a way to start us off, man. You know,
Thanks,
and
man.
with that being said, I'm going to try to keep this momentum going. You know, try to
Let's do it.
follow after you, my brother. So, the fight that I chose is a. It's you know what, we're going to play this clip right now, and then I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. But this is the fight, you guys. This is definitely one not to miss.
What's up, Primo? Jay Spokes is in the building.
Spokes?
What's up, baby?
You know how hard it is not to comment on these things?
Oh, man, yeah.
I know it.
Let's hit it.
早い。技術や現実が使えない。だからこそ、体術のために時間を費やし、体術はでき。これで決めろ。
Oh, you, baby. That's right, Jay Spoke. Well, you know.
Woohoo!
This. おいおい、死んだんじゃねえか？やばい天才か。ガラ、どこだ？
Yep, that's...
No.
の鎧ですか。それではこれならどうですか。何？この砂の鎧が。筋肉が切れやがった。これで最後です。最後、その回。君を倒すとっておきの技だけど、特別見せてあげます。やべえ、すげえ。
裏レンゲ、すなわちそれは触れること。
この技で最後です。早すぎて何が何だか。
Yeah, so that, I mean, if that fight doesn't grab your attention right off the bat, you know, that is the battle. So that's my man, Rock Lee versus Gaara, going one head to head in the Chunin exams. This is just a very pinnacle fight. Just the animation of it was just top notch. I remember being absolutely, I remember being absolutely hooked. Yes, I mean, this fight was amazing.
100%.
The animation was just like god tier. It just really does grab your attention. And then the fact that you have these two characters that have two very significant backstories. I'm not going to go into it 100%, but I feel like Rock Lee in general is just one of those characters that a lot of like the average Joe, like me, speaking for myself, just somebody that is wanting to work as hard as he can just to basically prove his worth, to make his dream in becoming that a great ninja. The character development of Rock Lee was amazing. Yes, I agree with you 100%, Nicole. That's exactly
I agree with all the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, again, Anthony, if you want, you could speak on this, brother. What you said you enjoyed this fight?
Oh
right there in the comments. I see it.
Yeah, that I mean, and later on, Sasuke, Sasuke was the one who was the main person to eventually fight Gaara later on in the tuning exam. But Rock Lee was the first person, adult or otherwise, to put a serious hurt on Gaara and make him realize that he was not invincible.
Yeah.
100%, man.
Yeah. I mean,
it was releasing those gates.
That's right. And he is dubbed the genius of hard work, you guys. And in a world where you have a bunch of ninjas that have rare bloodlines that are just basically born with the gift of the talent of ninjutsu, genjutsu, all of that, he's considered a minority, and so again, I just really do feel that his character speaks to a lot of individuals that, are just wanting to, that if they're willing to put in that hard work, you could definitely achieve it. So, that is the battle that I chose again. But the significance with Gaara too. I mean, his backstory, my heart goes out to him too. He was just, just somebody that was just like, just mistreated, just growing up as a child. And so after
he was alienated, hardcore.
Thank you. That's perfect description, D'Anime. He was alienated in his own village. So,
it's so sad. His backstory.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's just, you just feel for him in the long run, but the fact that he is somebody that actually does puts a major hurt on Rock Lee. There is we get to see him redeem himself, and it's great that Steven, you're going to get to that pretty soon. So I'm gonna save that for you, my brother. But Anthony, let's talk. Let's go to your fight, man. Let's hit it.
All right.
そうだってばよ。はあ！これがナルト多重影分身の術。サスケ、お前はゆっくり休んでろ。
Play that flute.
あとはこの渦巻きになるに任せてってばよ。背の術。楽しませてくれる。さくらちゃんは、俺が守る。ガマオヤビン、俺と一緒に戦ってくれってば。あれは確か砂の四角じゃがな。
There we go, Shikaku right there.
一体、渦。演芸じゃ。
That is great.
That's one of the things.
Oh yeah, girl.
早くあいつを叩き起こさねえと。
Damn. Anthony, speak on it, man. This was a fight. This was a fight.
I mean, with this fight, this is one of my favorite fights of all time of any anime. Because it goes to show you, that Naruto, he was essentially the bad sheep of the entire village. Okay, no one wanted him. He was an orphan growing up. The only people that really had any interest in him was the Hokage and his teacher Iruka-san. That was it. Okay, and yet, he eventually earns the respect of Kakashi and his teammates. But they still kind of had that that inkling that he sucks. That he's just there as only because when the team was put together, it was the best, the worst, and the middle.
Yeah.
And then whatchamacallit, here Naruto, for that fight, he winds up protecting everybody. And not just for a fraction, to the extreme that shocks the hell out of even Sasuke. And he starts pulling out moves, and doing insane, with his insane chakra, that no one could do. First, he makes 2,000 of himself to beat the crap out of Gaara. Then he brings the chief of all the toads, who's gigantic, and he matches up with Shukaku, who we come to learn the name later on. And we're talking about two. I mean, while Gababunta isn't a tail beast, he's that size, and you see the amount of power that they wield. It's totally on another scale. And the fact that Naruto can help and fight on that level, it just sets you up that that something great is gonna come out in the future.
Pano says a nine tail would kill us. That's true. That's true. And I just want to say something that seeing for battle that the anime had chosen, seeing their origins, their beginning, and then now going and seeing some growth of Naruto and Sasuke. You have them working as a team together, after their little bits of rivalry here, and then Anthony, with you seeing how their team has developed. I mean, it kind of gives me the chills at the fact that you guys both chose these two battles just intuitively on your own, and it really does say a lot about what you guys, I think, see from the anime. What you guys are getting from it.
Well, one thing I came to notice also is that with this fight, right, because Sasuke up until this point, he was the number one genius of the village. He was 100% dependable. You could count on him no matter what. This was the first time he failed. That he failed to protect his team. He failed to protect Sakura. He completely failed. And Naruto was the one who stepped up and protected him. Okay, and that begins to eat away at him.
Yep.
And that leads to but not only does it affect the rivalry, but it affects how he feels about himself and how this takes the entire series on a left turn.
Yeah, man, because Naruto's always taking it a step up, out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yep.
While Sasuke is just like driven by hate, by revenge. It's like two completely different fuels.
Polar opposites. Yeah.
Not just that, here's Sasuke, he's the best. Okay, and he looks at Naruto, like I said, as garbage.
Rat.
And here, and in a matter of months, Naruto catches up to him, and takes Sasuke totally by surprise. He wasn't prepared for it, and now all of a sudden he's got to put this work in to keep up with Naruto.
Yeah, he's got to use the Orochimaru curse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes him in that direction. The whole level.
Right.
Because he's consumed by power. He's consumed by, by the name, the Uchiha name, and to get, revenge over his brother. So he's consumed by that. And then the thing I like about this, Anthony, is that they're polar opposites, right? You got him going on a total left, which you bring a great point to, but you got Naruto virtuous despite being outcasted and alienated and in his own area, he took upon himself to find those that he connected with to build him up. So I mean, you're looking at we're talking about ninjas here, but you're totally looking at a storyline that really kind of can speak to everybody.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, and then Naruto, he takes it upon himself. You know, he doesn't just beat Gaara, but he comes to understand him and understand his pain, and that he knows exactly what he went through because he's the exact same thing as him. If it wasn't for Iruka Sensei, he would have been Gaara. He would.
It's just like
into Gaara. Yes.
I remember when he's on his chin, just like inching over towards him, not giving up.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I was wondering how is it that you don't stop? How is it you don't give up? Yeah.
That's his way of ninja. He doesn't give up.
Yep, and it's going back to what D'Anime said about Gaara, how Gaara was alienated in his village. Very much was to say the same thing about Naruto. And again, a battle that definitely changed the direction of where the storyline was going and really gave you guys an opportunity to form an attachment with certain characters. And with Gaara, especially after this battle, this one definitely opens him up. And I feel like this is a perfect segue, for Steven to go ahead and speak on your battle.
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man. All right, man. My battle pick is Rock Lee versus Kimimaro, man. How you like it? Yeah. So
that's the best way to start.
Let's play this, baby. Yeah, he's doing push-ups, man.
Get into this.
Look at that shit.
Oh, Jackie Chan's broken boxing.
That's right, baby.
Son.
That's right, Sheena. Whoa is right.
Oh, I love that part.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes.
When they announce themselves, that's great.
Hijo de madre.
Bullets right there.
Ultimate defense, baby.
飛ばしたのですか俺とやった時は
So good. Something wrong. Say it again, bro. So good.
最強降下した
Bye bye.
防御死角の盾
Break his shit.
Dusted him.
Broke his shit.
Ouch.
Oh yeah.
The hardest.
Steven, go ahead and take it away, brother. What a battle.
All right. So to speak to Eric's second pick, I mean, this is character building, like what Liz was saying as well for Rock Lee. We know Rock Lee is a genius of hard work. We know you have Genjutsu, which is manipulation. You have your Taijutsu, which is hand-to-hand combat, and that's what Rock Lee excels in. After that battle with Gaara, he gets seriously injured. He gets the dreadful news that he may never be a ninja moving forward. And that really first cut is the deep ends. Oh, dude, I got into tears on that. I'm telling you, this anime will bring you to tears. The music kind of plays the role for it, especially with the strings, man. It'll get you. But to this point, Rock Lee saves Naruto. Naruto's getting owned by Kimimaro. He multiplies himself, and as he's gonna get stabbed, you see freaking Rock Lee like a silhouette, the green beast of Konoha, just kick him.
Right.
He says, I got this. Rock Lee's also kind of like losing, but he stops him. He's like, hey, wait, let me take my medicine, that'll allow him to fight. We find out it's not medicine, y'all. He takes Sasuke. He takes sake. And there's a story that's being told of his trainer. He's like, hey, when he gets drunk, he gets violent, he gets crazy, but he also is really good at drunken he's a drunken master, kickboxing man. And this is what you get. You get Rock Lee in his prime right here. You get him moving and shaking. He's knocking Kimimaro out. Kimimaro doesn't have any idea. He can't read the movements. So that's why he's taking it to the next level. He's releasing the curse to seriously injure Rock Lee. And guess who comes to Rock Lee's aid is Gaara. And Gaara says, the last time we fought, you were so much faster. And he's like, hey, not to blame you, but you kind of messed that up for me. But so go on and help your boy out. But Gaara also has taken a level up too. You know, like as you saw in the comments, he's taken the hardest minerals and kind of merged them into his sand, his defense. He's unstrikeable. So to this story, I mean, I think this fight is amazing because again, you see a different side of Rock Lee. You see more character building. You get more character building for every ninja that is in this village, which is great. But Rock Lee really jumps out at me because he's gone through some woes. Everybody has, but I feel like Rock Lee is a genius of hard work. He kind of pushes it to the limit. He cares for his friends. The whole village, and it's a really good message. I'd say whole village 100%. Is kind of bound to that. But man, enough of my talking. I feel like I'm jammering on, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty, guys. What do we got? What do you say, Eric?
Yep. I mean, I'm down to get into it, you guys. And so with these 4 battles that we had chosen, these were all of our individual battles that we just really enjoyed within the series. And then we did all come to an agreement on one battle that just spoke to us all. And this battle is a whopper. It speaks volumes. I can't wait to hear what the anime and comics are great. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this. So with that being said, yes, Nicole, Gaara crushes him. With that being said, let's get into the final fight. There we go.
Ooh, good Lord, guys.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Bringing the heat.
That healer.
Yes, Battle Panda, she knows.
この葉の里はなんだこれが死神ふざけるなこの踊りが貴様の思い通りにはさせぬ
Good Lord, dude.
Yes, indeed.
I had to take a deep breath, y'all. I mean, this.
A fight. What a fight. So, Deanime, speak
on
it, man.
left the village in shambles.
It did. It just, this was something devastating. Something devastating. And to me, something that really does stand out is that we get the first hand to see what what a Hokage is capable of doing, right?
Like how the elder
seen from. That's right. Please continue, Deanime. I want to hear a little bit more breakdown from you, brother. Tell me what you feel about this battle, man.
it was a huge turning point because, like you were saying, man, the exact same point we had on the horizon was this is how the elders fought. This is the kind of level, the kind of heat, the next level shit that these guys used to bring to the table, right?
Yep.
And until that point, Sarutobi was just like that old man who was like, always harping on Naruto. But now, boom, springs into action and goes toe to toe with Orochimaru. Bro, Orochimaru is like one of my favorite villains. He's like the Mr. Sinister of the Naruto world.
Yeah, man.
Yep. No, I agree. Anthony, let's hear what you have to say, my man.
You come to find out about Sarutobi Sensei that he is known as the Professor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he knows so much. He knows so many different moves. And the fact that he can have a move and that terrifies Orochimaru. Orochimaru is really scared of no one. Okay,
right.
But the fact that he puts the fear of God in him, so to speak.
Yeah.
That says a lot. And yet this is when he's an old man. He's past his prime.
Yeah.
And yet he's still got it.
Yeah, he's holding it down. He's definitely holding it down. It's Steve. Let's hear what you have to say, man. I know this battle was something that you right away kind of jumped on once we kind of agreed on. You're like, yes. So let's hear it.
Oh yeah, man. This is a pivotal match. Again, to echo what Eric says, you see what a Hokage does. Hokage is a father to his country. He is everything to everybody. Like he is that pinnacle. He is the beacon of light. And to Anthony's point, he is a professor, and he knows a lot of movements. And beneath that, you're seeing him fight the first and second Hokage. Orochimaru's a bastard and brings them back, to life.
Yep.
And it pains Sarutobi to have to fight them. Because these are generations that are handed down. So the importance is there. You have fallen comrades that have given their lives, and Sarutobi is going to be one of them. And to battle his own student it's a disheartening thing, because you're kind of blaming yourself as a father. Like, where did I go wrong? Why did he veer off to the left while the other two legendary Sannin are epic and are making their way? They're going through their times. They find their way. But it's just an amazing battle. You get to see the true strength of him. He breaks out the Monkey King. Every ninja has a summoning jutsu that they can summon. The strongest of them can summon animals.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And he is the only one that can summon the Monkey King. The Monkey King is a badass. He turns into a staff. He helps Sarutobi in this battle. And the last thing you see, it really is Sarutobi taking the fourth Hokage's own technique that he developed.
That's right.
And he takes Orochimaru's arms, man.
Man, he immobilizes him for like 10 seasons.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yep.
Yeah, and you see it, go. You see it.
They're just pulling back and forth,
Yep. And this was a long time coming. Going back to what Steven said about Sarutobi having to take on his own student, and not just his own, but this was like his prized pupil. He saw a lot of promise with Orochimaru, a lot of potential that he could have been the next Hokage. So the fact that the responsibilities that he has as a Hokage, having to defend the entire village, putting what he probably would want to do versus what he has to do in front of all of that. And it really does set the stage for the responsibilities that Naruto, as in character, this is what he's striving to be. This breaks it down perfectly. It really does show you that the long road that Naruto has ahead of him in order to achieve such an honor of becoming a Hokage. And he is definitely taking it seriously, but this fight just really weaved everything together. All of these battles that we spoke to, it just really does. It was just a staircase, just going, and you're just continuing to rise up. And with this battle, it was just I can't speak for you guys, but I definitely cried when the third freaking bit the dust. I knew it was coming, but he fought so well, and it just spoke to me very much so.
Yeah, man. That resurrection jutsu, it's such a dastardly thing. You know what I mean? It's like almost psychological warfare to have to fight your old friends and shit like that. Like when Kabuto resurrects everyone later on.
Oh hell yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, you get to see some major players there too.
But yeah, that was a good point you guys brought up too.
Yeah.
The good point. Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony.
Go ahead. That's cool.
I was gonna say to echoes Eric's sentiment, him crying. I mean, you also get the agony of defeat, and you get the agony of seeing the Hokage leave. So the whole Konoha village is there for his awake. The music, guys, I'm telling you, the music will get you, even if you are not into anime. If you're looking at this and you're one of those people that say, it's just a freaking cartoon.
Right.
Listen to the music. And I'll say this. I'll let people in a little personal tip. My aunt passed away and I was deep in Naruto. When I got that call, I used to just listen to music like throughout the day. And at my desk, guess what played that song?
Oh, damn.
That broke me to tears, man. I had to get up. I had to go for a walk because I was just like, Jesus Christ. But that's the length and the depth it took to get that out of me. So it's Naruto is an all-powering thing. I think I want to say you look at animation and you look at anime, you looked at DBZ, Dragon Ball Z. That was it. And we were waiting and waiting. They had more pockets of anime that were coming in, but we were waiting for the next big push. Naruto was that push. Then, it kind of leaked into what came next, which Naruto Shippuden. But every anime that gets its solicitation into Crunchyroll, Toonami, you name it, they're reaching pinnacles. And I think every anime that you're going to be watching from here on is going to always get better. It's going to always tug at your heartstrings. It's going to always teach you, how to dig your feet in the sand and keep fighting, to reach, what you want in life. So I'm sorry, my bad, Eric.
Yeah. No. I think you definitely said some great things. Yeah. Great things. I mean, comics are great. The anime, I'd love to hear if you guys have anything else to add. Before we close. I mean, we're definitely ending the battle sequence on a high. I can't thank you guys enough for being our guest. That's right, Sadness and Sorrow.
That's it. You guys listen to that.
Tragic.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I think you guys, Steve put the cherry on top. You can't put it better than that. So
very true, you guys. So I mean, again, this was just not even a recap. It was just us sharing to you guys what we love about this anime. You guys, we can't speak enough about Naruto. If you guys haven't watched it, do yourself a favor. Please go back and get into it. You know what I mean? You're definitely not going to be disappointed. It isn't a huge monster to take on. It's not like One Piece, whether you're going to be in there for a couple of years. But Naruto definitely has a faster moving pace, and it just is something that you will take away something from this anime. So. Again, you guys, I just want to thank DeAnime. Comics are great, two, like brethren of Team Nerd Herd. You guys are definitely fam. And again, that's right. Show us that muscle. That's that sexy jutsu right there.
I ain't even got that. Look at that.
I'm not even going to try. Mine goes the opposite direction. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it really is. It really was, great to share this particular anime with you guys who are also heavily anime enthusiasts, especially with this Naruto. So again, I can't thank you guys enough. And with that being said, do you guys want to split the difference and sign us out with the anime style? You guys know it. Let's hear it.
Whoa. You want to do it right?
Anime for life.
That's right.
That's right. Anime for life. You want